My friends, it has often been said that I like war. My friends, I like war. No, friends, I love war. I love holocausts. I love blitzkriegs. I love defensive lines. I love sieges, charges. I love mob operations and retreats. Wars across prairies, in streets, in trenches, in grasslands, in frozen tundras, through the desert, on the sea, in the air. I love every act of war that can occur upon this earth. I love blasting the enemy into smithereens with artillery salvos that thunder across the lines of battle. My heart leaps with joy whenever a soldier is tossed high into the air and cut down to pieces by well-placed sniper rounds. And there is nothing like a tank operator using an Eiger act to destroy enemy tanks. And the feeling that comes when a soldier runs screaming from his blazing tank only to be mowed down by heavy machine gun fire is such an exquisite feeling. Like when the ranks of infantry banish their bayonets rushing into the enemy lines. It moves me deep within my heart to watch a fresh recruit stabbing over and over into the bloated chest of a long-dead enemy. The sight of deserters being strung up from street lamps is an irresistible pleasure. And there is nothing more arousing than the sounds made by prisoners of war dropping like flies, screaming in agony as they are mowed down by ear-piercing schmeisers. When a band of pitiful resistance fighters makes their final stand with nothing but their small arms, only to have their city mashed to atoms by 4.8-ton bombshells, I'm in ecstasy. I love it when my forces are ravaged by Russian armored divisions. It's so sad to see towns and villages that were supposed to be defended at all costs being laid to waste, their women and children being raped and killed. I love to be squashed under the heel of the British and American war machines. The humiliation as my men crawl around like vermin ducking from jack bombshells flying overhead. Gentlemen, all I ask for is war. War so grand as to make hell itself tremble. Gentlemen, I ask you as fellow brothers in arms, what is it that you really want? Do you wish for further war as I do? Do you wish for a merciless, bloody war? A war whose fury is built with iron and lightning and fire? Do you wish for war to sweep in like a tempest, leave not even ravens to scavenge from this earth? Very well. Then Krieg is what you shall have. We are a clenched fist, ready to strike down all who oppose us with our might. But after enduring over half a century wallowing in the darkness, for us a simple, ordinary war will no longer be sufficient. We need a massive war! A war beyond anything as man's history has ever known! We are but a single battalion, the remnants of a defeated army numbering less than 1,000 strong. However, I believe that each of you old warriors is equal to 1,000 of their sickly, soft children. We represent a force that could easily defeat an army of 1,000,001 men. It is time for them to wake the ones who sent us screaming into oblivion and who lie sleeping. Let's drag them out from the bed by the hair and remind them of who we are. We will remind them of what it likes to live in fear. We will remind them of the sound of our jackboots makes against their throats. We will remind them that there are more things between heaven and hell than they are dreamt of in their philosophy. Our camp proof of 1,000 vampires is going to burn this world to ash. Yes, my friends, soon Europe's charred remains will illuminate the night sky. I have brought you all back just as I promised I would. Back to our favorite battlefield. Back to our beloved war. At last, the sea lion has crossed the ocean and is heading up the hill. Attention all soldiers of the Millennium Battalion. This is a message from your superior commander. Friend.